What could cause one of the worst airplane crashes of all time? Pilot suicide or terrorism? But whatever it is, they must solve it now.
If we don't solve this now, we all will be dead.
The outcome is truly shocking. It is September 6th of 2024. The pilots of Team Purple 01 are relaxed. But so are the passengers. The cabin crew is already bringing drinks or food, but the captain says that they should do that. So the flight attendants go back to their seats.
It was really strange that the cockpit door was open when the captain said it. In the CVR, you can hear the door opening. But it's the original, damaged CVR.
For the ATC, the shift is easy. Just after the last radio transmission of Team Purple 01, something strange happens. The altitude disappears. The ATC says that it's a glitch in the system, because the color markings are also not working.
I figured that it's a glitch in the system.
But things are about to get more serious. A military plane appears on their radar. Now there's a risk, the risk of a mid-air collision. The ATC asks if they can see the plane out of their window. They say that they can see it, but it's lower. The military plane is climbing. They had just avoided a disaster. But it's not over. The ATC can't get into any contact with the plane. The plane isn't responding. But a strange sound is heard from the cockpit. At 7:24 a.m., the plane crashes. Everyone on the plane dies, leaving no survivors. But 18 people on ground are also dead and 29 injured on ground. In total of 77 people are dead. And the investigators need to know and get the answers fast.
At first you would think that this is a terrorist attack.
Just after winning a war against Archapeligo and nearly getting into a civil war, it could be possible. But who would do it? And why?
There are many reasons why someone could do it.
It could be an attack against the main island government, but there's no evidence, and none of the passengers or crew on board were against the main island government.
After the war, Archapeligo accepted the defeat, and their relations are now okay, so yeah, heh.
But it is really suspicious that the plane crashed at the Mountains Airport. I mean, the Mountains Airport is an Air Force, Army, military and a civilian commercial airport. The Mountains Airport is a massive hotspot. The Mountains Airport is a hotspot for enemies and outside powers, but you will have to be really strategical how you attack. So could this flight be a potential warning or worse? 24 hours into the investigation, and there's no proof of the flight being a warning. Because the outside powers say that they don't want to attack the main island, because the main island is a superpower. So what could cause this horrible disaster? The people are getting mad and need answers now. The people of the main island are threatening a global war if they don't get answers. The next day, September 7, 2024, 4 a.m. The TASP HQ, Gulf Airport. At 4 a.m. the TASP HQ receives a strange letter from AIPO. The AIPO stands for Archapeligo International Post Office. The letter is kept as secret information by TASB and FIB. A conference was started between the main island government and the people. For no reason, the TFS Air Force is alerted. The whole main island airspace is shot down. Even more questions raise after the investigators find a crucial detail. Wires and parts of the airplane are found near Field Airport and the little village. Was there a bomb on board? The investigators examine the scars. In fact, it's not a bomb. Could it be a maintenance error? Poor maintenance has caused many accidents and crashes over the years. Could this be one of those crashes? The investigators look into the earlier flights and see an alarming thing. Flight Lima Charlie Echo. The accident was caused by pilot error. This is the new lead for the investigators. Everyone survived on this flight. It happened 4 days before the September 6 disaster. It was poor maintenance that caused the crash, but what went wrong in the maintenance? During the maintenance, one of the workers was tired and forgot to replace one of the plates. The engineer noticed this and took the plates out, except the one that the worker had forgot to replace.
The next day, one of the new workers put the plates back, but the catch is that he put the wrong plates, since these were the old plates, and he also accidentally damaged one of the plates, and the navigation system was damaged. So, in conclusion, when the plates were ripped out, it damaged the autopilot system, causing the autopilot to think that they had selected an altitude. This caused the pilots to get confused. When they were directed to Calais, they were heading the wrong way. When the air traffic controller said, Team Purple 01, you're direct to Calais heading 01, the pilots read this back, but then they got confused because of possible pilot fatigue. The heading compass failed, and the chaos happened.
But then why didn't the pilots experience hypoxia? The reason why they didn't experience hypoxia was because the dot area inside and near the outside plates was stuffed with material that can stand over 500 kT, but the material was soft but strong. So after this disaster, TASB recommended for better crew resource management, more experimented maintenance workers, better pilot training, more money for airlines, more situational harness, APMC. APMC stands for After Plate Maintenance Checkers, test flights after plate maintenance, maintenance workers training, max plate wear for 15,000 flight hours, more ATC training, no illegal systems, more Air Force harness, on suspicious activities, the PWPG. The PWPG stands for Plate Wear Program, scheduled plate wear checks. And to make sure that this never happens again,